Alrighty. Hello. It's been a while since I've done this. I've been pretty busy. I'm watching Death Battle with two of my favorite characters, James Bond and John Wick. I'm surprised they're actually doing this, and I missed out on it on the very beginning. So it took me a while for me to not know who won, but I'm gonna watch this anyway and enjoy it.
The crab key to the crap stables of Casino Royale.
And I dressed up for this as well. So I mean, I didn't have a bow tie or anything, but this is good. Hopefully.
He's the OG action hero, the slickest Scot there ever was, the coldest warrior of the swinging 60s.
After a climbing accident in the French
42,
with his
huh?
parents, the young James studied abroad and graduated to the Ministry of Defense, just in time for World War II.
He rose through the ranks, quickly becoming a commander of the Royal Navy. And when you find the thing you're good at, in his case, wanting murder, never do it for free.
So, after the war, James decided on Her Majesty's Secret Service and became a special agent of MI6. And they were so impressed, he was given his first two state-sanctioned assassinations. With this baptism in blood, Bond was granted the legendary 00 status and a license to kill with impunity.
As the premier defender of the West, Agent 007 is a jack of all trades when it comes to kicking commie ass and terrorist ass. And basically everyone's ass for the past 60 years. From the novels to the movies to the comics and games, he's been rebooted.
Go to my favorite.
They're all still Bond.
Bond is a master of infiltration, disguise, acrobatics, driving, diving, skiing, boating, climbing, horseback riding, airplane, knife fighter, knife thrower, people thrower.
And deadliest of all, gamer. Bond carries his classic Walter PPK, among the world's first successful double-action semi-automatic pistols. While it only carries 9 rounds, its small size makes it optimal for concealment.
And a microdermal sensor in the grip coated to Bond's fingerprint means only he can fire it.
It even comes with unique ammo that breaks apart upon entry and creates 8 exit wounds, traveling like a bullet but hitting like a shotgun.
Wow.
Especially deadly considering Bond has the golden eye of an expert marksman, able to take out a room of armed guards in a single second, or shoot the fuel tank of a helicopter from a speeding boat a quarter of a mile away.
He's just as deadly disarmed. Bond combines multiple martial arts like judo, boxing, Krav Maga, Muay Thai, and Jiu-Jitsu, allowing him to keep up even when outnumbered.
This mix of styles is likely the Welsh self-defense system known as Koshinkwai, which is taught by the modern Special Air Service.
Though that all pales in comparison to his greatest ability.
Getting laid.
Banging. Laying down pipes. He's so proficient at seduction, it actually feels more like a superpower.
We're not kidding. He once seduced a female assassin sent to kill him so thoroughly, she threw herself in front of the bullet meant for him. She knew him for less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes Bond does stuff I can only describe as superhero shit. Look at this. So why not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too?
Oh, yeah.
MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadget often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a 4th, an Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated. Probably a safer bet than that pen, especially if you're a compulsive like me. Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest, as well as a
pen would explode it.
Skills and a grappling hook hidden within his belt buckle.
Sorry, I'm a nerd.
Semi-normal shit. He's carried earbuds that give him super hearing, X-ray shades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones,
that is a lot.
Makes him completely invisible, and a frigging jetpack. You've gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is the one, the only,
his dick,
the Aston Martin DB5.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about him. Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns, oil slicks, smoke screens, and of course, the ejector seat. Oh, and good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Like, just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still
that
going.
poor car.
Who has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features, like a submarine transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
Just look at him. living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
But for some, the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell.
Yep,
A man
that's
only
sad.
good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But there are some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try.
Freaking ads.
For a 100% transparent
Hate these ads.
make it Faulkner Hyundai.
Hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never forgets a pun afterward.
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a dying empire.
Bond is strong enough to hold his own against superhuman henchmen like Oddjob and Jaws, who can lift a van off the ground.
He survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having his eggs scrambled.
Best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank and missiles while in free fall and still shoot people. This is the superhero shit we were talking about.
Time and time again, he's outsmarted criminal masterminds like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In 2 different timelines, no less. And plot twist, in the second, Blofeld was Bond's long lost adoptive brother.
Spoilers.
Which, if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers. But that's why we love the old Scottish so-and-so. Who else could escape a giant space laser like kite surfing on a tsunami? What more can we say about 007? He's got the best job in the business, and nobody does it better.
I'm not gonna say what happened, but
It's
yeah.
like these. I wish I could sail the French Riviera.
It's a good life.
French with the locals. Spanish would be nice too. And Italian, Greek, Mandarin, Farsi. Oh, and
Oh, you barely know how to speak English.
exactly.
Yeah,
If you're like me and
let's skip this. Yeah, no. There we go.
you ever just screw up, like really badly, like make the worst mistake ever,
Yep.
so bad you're just for the rest of your life.
Yes. Let's lay out a hypothetical. You see a car that you like, but its owner won't sell. So, you follow him home, beat him senseless, steal his car, and kill his dog.
The dog his beloved wife gifted him after she died very recently. So yeah, pretty big mistake.
And this man, well, he just happens to be the single deadliest assassin in the entire world.
He may be called Baba Yaga, but he's not the boogeyman. He's the one you sent to kill the goddamn boogeyman, John Wick. So yeah, that's one pretty huge mistake.
The full story of this specter is almost non-existent, but rumor has it he was trained by the Ruskaroma crime syndicate from a young age. Before
that was
moving to
age?
America, making a name for himself in its criminal underworld.
Terrifying enough to scare the living daylights out of even the most hardened murderers.
Wick is a master martial artist, combining several schools into an all-purpose fighting style that focuses on maximum efficiency with minimal effort.
Almost no one who has fought him directly has lived to tell the tale. So which specific forms he practices are for his eyes only. So why don't we look at the martial arts used to prepare for the movies by everyone's favorite immortal,
Keanu
Reeves
Reeves.
combines Sambo, Aikido, Judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for defensive joint locks,
Whoa.
throws, and wrestling moves to avoid as much damage to himself as possible while using his opponent's own weight against them.
So his go-to is Krav Maga, which is designed to take all the best moves from various martial arts to make the ultimate fighting style.
While most martial arts are designed with other purposes in mind, like exercise, Krav Maga's entire goal is basically murder.
And boy, if that isn't Wick to a T. In his hands, literally anything can be a deadly weapon. Knives, swords, books, his belt. Shit, he once took out 3 guys with a pencil. Number 2 pencil. And thanks to John's precise understanding
Yeah, let's
of the
just
human
grind
body, he
with
can
a
target
pencil.
weak points and vital organs with ease.
But thanks to the Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection.
Pistols, revolvers, submachine guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
Though Wick prefers his Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x19 Parabellum.
Which he wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds.
It's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback and motorcycle back. If he's got
I love
a
three.
kill,
I didn't
you
finish
can
one.
bet he's taking it.
And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof. Even repeated gunshots from close range do nothing to him.
It also helps
Should've
him
aimed for the
blend
head.
into the shadows for some sick stealth kills. And even
No, no
disappearing
more
from
ads.
sight like the goddamn Batman.
Wick eventually
What are you doing with my firm?
Turning into the top firm in Chicago. Well,
eventually joins the Tarasov mob and quickly
Sorry about
became
that,
one of their
ads.
top enforcers, a grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice.
But maybe this angel of death
Stop
was
playing
more
with the
human
pen.
than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted out of the mob to get married to the love of his life and retire. Wow, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night, which he did, because human or no, he's still John Wick.
And he lived happily ever after. Well, until his former boss's snot-nosed son screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss.
That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone, his last
dog.
tether to a happy life.
Oh!
Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every last person that got in his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which spanned only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in his wake.
300. Running into him is like seeing the sky fall. You're going to die. There's no escape. He survived being stabbed, rammed by cars, stomach,
Cars.
mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building, all within a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere
Wait,
in there,
before-
he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from the previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
Yep.
He's strong enough to toss around full-grown men, snap bone, and body slam 2 assassins through a bulletproof glass floor.
Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Camorra, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after
With
the other,
bulletproof.
every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
With barely a quantum of solace to rest.
Okay,
Like I
that's
said,
enough.
completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him. And that means he won't stop killing until there's no one left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that. This episode of sponsored by Mint Mobile.
I can't wait for
Years of
John Wick
high-priced
4.
contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers.
I wonder how Bond's gonna actually defeat him.
All right, the combatants
But
are
I don't
set to
know.
run the data.
It doesn't
for
look too
possibilities.
It's no time to die for a death.
You really have to use that pun right now? No time to die. Man, look at the animation. I mean, it's not
It's
perfect.
not one to be
Still.
taken lightly. Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching, Q. Vodka martini. Shaken. Not stirred. What can I get you, mate? Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Look, he stole that
Killing
from.
isn't permitted on company grounds.
Lucky me.
Oh! was close.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Oh! Oh. Classic James. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh! 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 Oh, the pen! Oh! It didn't do anything!
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
And God is funny, I'll admit. Oh, the car. Oh, the car. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, this thing is loud. Run him over with a car. Oh, never mind. That's my Skyfall. I mean, not Skyfall. No Time to Die. Like the animation. Oh! Even funny, he got ran over by a car. Oh shit. Did he really just kill John Wick? Oh wow, he's definitely unstoppable. Holy shit! Holy shit!
What comes around goes around, as they say.
Yo! Aim for the face. Oh shit.
Yeah.
He literally used that tactic from no Die Another Day.
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
Wow, really?
Oh, do grow up.
Yeah,
007.
yeah. Please do that. Oh, I'm surprised. Bond won.
Oh, I never thought Wick could lose, but I guess I'll never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved
Bond
Wick initially, against James Bond, you only live twice.
You mean once, right?
I know what I said.
Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist, but Bond has actually practiced several of the same styles Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artist himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him super.
I know Wick
strong,
fans feel
but
about
Bond
this.
has fought off similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with a gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just as well as Wick ever has, but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
That's right, despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has, and that superior speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat and on the draw.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to be won by guns alone. And that's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming, and that's the whole point of Bond's gadgets. They're seemingly normal, everyday objects that'll take his enemy by surprise.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd technology like the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drone.
Wick's endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight out of science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies. Nailed it. Look, I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay? Oh, wait, shit, I forgot about Octopussy.
The winner is Bond.
That was
James Bond.
that was good.
Hey, if you want more Death Metal ASAP, why not grab a membership?
That was a good fight. I admit, that was
A
good.
bunch of behind the scenes stuff.
See what's
Just click that
next.
join button. Thanks for watching.
Oh, it says Black Adam. What's his name? Apocalypse. Interesting. Hope you guys enjoy.
Singing in church.
I did. Alright, I'll turn this thing off. Sorry, I have it. Oh, never mind. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave your likes and comments.